welcome back everybody to Berserk. So last time on Berserk we got a really, I would say, an introspective set of chapters. We tackle deeper into Casca's backstory and her relationship with Griffith and what drives her motivation, her goals, her ambitions, her dreams, if you will. A lot of dreams in terms of thematical plot elements in Berserk, and especially in the sense of the Golden Age, we are following Griffith's dream, right? His dream of conquering and creating his own kingdom, and how a lot of other people are seemingly following that dream or following Griffith. Like there's the difference there, right? Who are these people following? Are they following Griffith the person, or are they following Griffith the symbol of a dream? And for Casca, it seems like she is following that dream, although you could also say that she is also just following Griffith, right? Is Griffith also a dream? Like, could we say that Griffith the person and Griffith the symbol of a dream to be the same character? Who knows? But either way, it is he really is an anchor for this arc of Berserk, right? This person who is essentially the one who is driving the plot forward, because we are just following his whims, his ambitions, his dreams. But how long until we wake up? How long until we realize that the dream is a nightmare and we need to get the fuck out of here? And it's not just for Casca, it's also for Guts, especially Guts, a person who seemingly doesn't know where he wants to be, somebody who claims to be his own, somebody who claims to follow in his own footsteps, but apparently he keeps following Griffith no matter how many years have passed. So what's the deal there? And I would love to get more deeper into Guts's we already saw Guts's backstory, but I guess more so of Guts's reasonings and his stance with Griffith. So let's continue. We just finished Casca chapter 3 the last time we read Berserk, and let us continue on with the latest chapter. Battle. We've lost countless comrades, few old faces remain, yet still more people have joined us. Before I knew it, I too was a veteran. Having Griffith trust me deeply made me realize my own worth. I want to be at his side. I want to be something he cannot do without in achieving his dream. I believe that wish could come true. I was able to believe. Until that day, the day you showed up, prepared for death. Chapter 1. Do you remember that day, what Griffith said to you on top of that hill? I want you, yeah, I know. I remember. You don't have to remind me. I am fully aware of what he said. Those words. He never says anything like that. Griffith had never said such a thing to anyone. Nor has he. Since then. Why are you so special, Guts? Why? What does Griffith see in you that we cannot see? Why? Why are you taking so much attention from him? Why? Because he's the protagonist. But these are genuine questions that Casca has, because Casca is, again, like, she is confused. She doesn't know why Griffith has taken a liking to Guts. What does Griffith see in Guts that Casca could not see? And that is the wall that we need to break. And obviously, I have to talk about this every time we start a chapter or a video during the Golden Age, or at least during these specific parts, because I know at least some of you who are watching this have not seen the previous videos or my previous explanations, but I have seen the Golden Age arc movies and some parts of the Golden Age adapted 1990s anime adaptation. Okay, so I do know that that wall will eventually break between Casca and Guts, right? The two of them will see each other more than just comrades in arms. They're going to see more, and they are going to see what they are inside, and they are going to relate, and they are going to fall, right? Not just in love romantically, but also to understand more each other as individuals, as human beings, right? And therein lies the difference between Griffiths seeing what Guts sees. Sorry, therein lies the difference between what Casca sees in Guts and what Griffith sees in Guts, because Griffith obviously sees a very different Guts to how Casca sees a very different Guts to how we, the audience, sees a very different Guts as well. Like, all of our perception of Guts is different, right? Because everybody has different perspective, everybody has different upbringings and their own different ideas of what a person can be, and even Guts sees himself as differently as all of these other people, right? You know, I couldn't stand it. You got Griffith to say that to you so easily. I envied you. Those eyes, though. Those eyes from Casca. Yeah. Eyes of defeat and eyes of envy. Yeah, totally. I envied you. Yeah, 100%. And also hatred. And also the eyes of somebody who wants to murder you. But even so, I tried to convince myself that Griffith wanted you. But Griffith's so calm and composed, always gets impulsive when it comes to you. It's as if Griffith relies on you, you know? And yet, you're selfish. You just run off, not thinking of consequences. Grabs him. What I can't forgive is that selfishness of yours. The fact that you've almost gotten Griffith killed. It's not that Guts almost got himself killed. No, it's that Griffith almost got himself killed because of Guts. You see here, you see the difference in priority. Like, Casca does not see Guts. He does not see him. She does not see him. She only sees Guts as this facade, as this shadow that is always following along Griffith, and therefore Griffith always pays attention to him. Like, why? Why? I'm the one who's supposed to be by his side. And now you almost got Griffith killed. Has she ever thought about the idea that she herself might have gotten Griffith killed? Like, she wants to be his sword, right? She wants to protect Griffith, so if Griffith is in danger, shouldn't you be the one who should, who you should blame? Like, you see where this is going, with Casca. She needs to realize all of this, though. I don't care if you get yourself killed on some battlefield. Yeah, I don't care about you. But the Band of the Hawk, I won't let you take Griffith's dream down with you. And again, who is she trying to save? Is she trying to save Griffith the person, or Griffith the idea? The idea that is the dream. You're the one who changed Griffith that day, and I cannot forgive you. Why is it? Why? Why does it have to be you? Why? Scott's also pondering, like, yeah, why me? What did I do? What did I do to Griffith? Like, why? Yeah. My life was pretty miserable before all of this. What does Griffith see in me? What the? Shh. Hey, you sure this is it? No doubt, man. But come on, ain't you? But come on. Ain't they dead by now? They fell off that cliff. Doesn't matter. Saradon swore he'd pay the bounty whether they're dead or alive. And hey, after all, they're the band of the Hawk's captain and woman commander. Let's look a little more downstream. The bodies could have washed away in this fast current. If we don't move, some others will beat us to it. Hey. For the fever. Drink it. No real time to waste. We leave as soon as the sun sets. Casca, reluctant, but she realizes that she has to do it. Oh no. Cough, cough, cough. What's wrong? What the hell? Guts, come on now. Women are such royal pains. No physical strength. Things go to their heads so damn fast. And periods to top it off. Just look at you. I guess they just ain't cut for it. Battle, that is. But what do you know? What would I know? I'm a man. Let me stop. What I do know is this. There's no way you're gonna sit here like this forever because of your woman's problem. It doesn't matter to the enemy if you're a woman or whatever. They might actually like it, you know? He's not wrong. Those final lines, he is not wrong. The enemy does not matter. In fact, I think the only reason, and I think I talked about it in the previous part, right? There might be a chance that Casca has been alive all this time, especially during battle, is simply because of the fact that she is a woman. A lot of men in the battlefield, I mean, we even saw it in the previous video, right, in the previous part of our Berserk readthrough, where she was fighting with Adon, and Adon was like pretty much, yeah, I'm just gonna kill all of these other 6 dudes or whatever that are like right in front of me, but for you, the woman commander, yeah, I'm gonna take pity on you. Like, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna let you live. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to live. Maybe be my sex slave, but I'm gonna let you live. You see what I mean? Like, even in battle, the fact that people treat Casca because of the fact that she is a woman, and they treat her more quote unquote nicely, because they're like, yeah, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to hurt you. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't want to fight you. You know, I'm gonna let you live. You know, like, it is so scummy. It is so scummy, but it's also like the sad reality. Like, it is the sad reality. You know, like, a woman is in trouble. Chances are a lot of men are gonna come in and, you know, and try to save her. But if a dude is in trouble, like, he can handle it himself. Like, don't. We're not gonna help you. Like, go stand up yourself, man. Like, it's wrong. It's kind of wrong, but that's just like how it is. That's just how society has evolved. Let's go. Let's go. And Casca really is pushing it, right? She's not going to let herself and her state of being beat her down. Hey, Guts smiling. I wonder if what Guts said before is kind of, I mean, it is kind of motivational, like, in the sense that by belittling you, you are also giving them the ammo, if you will, to get back up. Like, oh, you're so weak. Your obvious natural response is, I don't want to be weak. I want to be strong. And so Casca gets up. So I don't know. And I don't feel the intended malice from Guts, is all I'm saying. Like, if this was any other character, I might feel it, but because this is Guts, and Guts, let's be honest, he has a way with words. Sometimes it's not really the best choices of words for him to speak, but it's Guts. You know, like, Guts has principle. He has some respect for Casca, a lot, even to the point where, I mean, to this right now, like, he was saving her life, right? So, and even right now, he is saving her life. Also, the amount of Casca backshots. Miura, hello? What were you on? Not that I'm complaining, but I'm seeing a lot of it. And they are surrounded. Swarms of them. Where'd they all come from? There they are. And here's Adon. So you're alive. You make me happy, boy. Yo, looking lively yourself, pal, says Guts. Impudence. Luck or not, I'm through being given a hard time by a lowlife lout like you. As a proud knight of Cheddar, it annoys me to no end. I won't just kill you. Once you're my prisoner, I'll personally administer the torture technique passed down through my... Oh my god, it's that word again. Passed down through my family. For 200 years, you'll get your fill of hell on Earth with the 100-year convulsive time. This dude, man. This dude, we had this before. We literally had this similar situation before when he was fighting them at the top of the cliff. Oh, you're gonna get my super secret family technique that has been passed down through the generation and it's called the blah 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 blah. Like, the dude, Adon, why are you so bad? Why are you so bad? You sure hold a grudge? The hell's that? Well, same to ya. If you surrender quietly, very well. If you defy me, I'll chop off an arm or two, just so long as you survive. As for the woman, she'll be a toy for my men here. The most icky looking dude right now. Maybe you better rethink that one. She's a nightmare. That's kind of a roast and also a major compliment from Guts. So I gotta give him credits, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, she can be. I mean, a nightmare can be a positive connotation in this regard, right? A nightmare in the battlefield. Yes, absolutely. Obviously, she is very fearful and she is very strong and she can handle herself pretty well. She'll bite it right off. Okay, Guts. Love this interaction between the two of them, even during the midst of battle. Some of these facial expressions obviously are a bit more comedic, but I kind of like it. You gotta have that little bit of that levity, you know. How dare you provoke me? Take them! And they're off. Cool. Casca from that side. Guts coming in. The signature move. Just slice them all up open. Cut them in half. Casca also. Ooh. Really sweet. Clean. Cut the head immediately. Finding that those like weak points, right? You've done enough for me. Fair enough. Prepared for death 1N. Yeah, sweet. Both of them working together, both of them going back to back, literally back to back, right? You take that side, I take this side. Sweet. Ooh. Prepare for Death, Chapter 2. Ah! Don't falter! There's 2 of them! More than 2 of you attack at once! It's not really going well for you, buddy. I mean, it's not really going well. I mean, all of your men are pretty much being disfigured immediately with one fell swoop. blocks the spear with the sword, jumps. Ooh, interesting. It's kind of like a Griffith move there, right? In the beginning of the Golden Age arc, when Griffith was literally jumping into the sword of Guts' sword. Straight to the mouth. Ugh. Brutal, brutal. Look, like the difference between the two. I mean, look, the previous panel you see Guts with like 100 other people, which okay, fair enough. Then you see Casca realistically fighting one person at a time. Casca's realistic, right? She's fighting one person at a time because obviously you can't really fight all of them all at once, right? Especially, it doesn't matter who you are, especially somebody with Casca's physique, right? But Guts is built different. Guts is like the power of like 10 people at once, so yeah. And you can definitely feel like the difference in like, I guess, elegance between the two of them and how they fight each other. You got my artery! Ah! Back to back again. Worthless, every last one of them. Samson! Ah, bro! Okay. Second in command of the Blue Whale Ultra Heavy Armor Fierce Assault Annihilation Knight's Corps. Samson! He's my little brother, and in our corps, he's a warrior second only to myself. The thickness of Samson's armor is 3 times ordinary plate. Even if he were buried in a rock slide, it wouldn't even be dented. And his iron ball can smash a water buffalo's skull with one strike. All that be left of a human are chunks of flesh. Can't wait for Guts to just one tap him like... And then Adon's gonna be like, how dare you kill my brother? Go, show no mercy, but show them our family pride. Out of the way! What freak strength! A direct hit from that would shatter a sword, but I can't dodge that ball in my condition. What now? Now we fight. What do you mean what now? Now we fight. Guts is like, no questions, just fight. Guts taking the full frontal brute force of that swing though. No, he did not take it in full frontal force. No, he blocked it with the sword. He blocked it with the sword and then he... Oh my god. And then it hits the other guy. Okay, he hit it back. Buzzed. Literally fighting faster than the speed of like, yeah. Ridiculous. He's stopping all of the Samson strike? So fast. He hasn't got time to dodge. No, with his skills, it should be possible for Guts to dodge and counterattack. There's no need for him to damage his sword taking this head on. Is it my fault? He's wounded. Yeah, because of there's another person within Guts' vicinity, and that person being Casca, he doesn't want to be reckless because otherwise he could have just dodged left and right, and then of course the flail, the ball will obviously gonna go through it, but it's gonna hit Casca instead. Right, mobility and all that stuff. Very limited now. Very conservative, I would say. You know, Guts is on the defensive and not on the offensive in this case because he's trying to defend Casca and not trying to offend Samson. For now, at least. Looks like the arrow wound got you protecting the woman. Hasn't quite healed yet, has it? Oh, or that as well. Hey. Oh, yeah? I'll buy you a chance. Hightail it through the forest. But then, what are you doing? He's wounded. Go on and settle this. Oh, he broke it. The signature move. The signature move of Guts is just breaking things. That's pretty much it. If he's speaking Japanese, he would go, and deaf. 3 plated armor, steel, whatever he said. It was like from his family on whatever. Doesn't mean anything. Guts' sword pierces right through. Samson's, Addon's face like, ugh. Now, don't stand there and stare. Get moving. What are you doing? Run, fool. Fly, you fools. No, I can't do that. I can't just run off alone. Gotta stick. Yeah. 1, that kind of hurts her pride. Second of all, she wants to prove herself to be as an equal to Guts, so running away would prove herself to be not an equal. And finally, I'm pretty sure she has a bone to pick with Addon, so yeah. Fire! Shoot the woman to death! Now, if memory serves me right, because I don't remember much, but I do remember some parts. If memory serves me right, Guts is going to shield her from behind. Either that or Griffith comes in. Shields her. Yeah. What a man. You don't. Oh, laughable. Not once, but twice for just one woman. What a simpleton. That prick's been laughing. That prick's been laughed at by him, pissing me off. Why? Don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I love you or anything, Buck. I'm just doing my job, you know. Like, you're the commander, you know. I gotta save you. Otherwise, Griffith's gonna, you know, kill me or whatever. So it's not like I love you or anything. Sick as you are, you're just in my way. So get lost. I don't want to say it, but to me, it's kind of obvious that the way Guts is saying all of this is just his mechanism of, how do I describe it? It's an obvious choice of words that isn't reflective of what Guts is truly feeling. He's choosing this because he doesn't want to showcase certain emotions, especially towards other people, because due to his upbringing, he has pretty much developed a sense of defense and masculinity, I would say. This sense of, I gotta be strong no matter what, especially if there is somebody that I need to protect, somebody that I need to save. Guts has been tugging along his sword ever since he was young, right? The sword is pretty much an embodiment of Guts, right? This powerful weapon that can protect people, right? Not just kill people, but also to protect people, and that is exactly what Guts is doing right now. He doesn't know how to properly convey his emotions, his words, his feelings, because all of the emotions and feelings that he had experienced in the past has been through either manipulation or just or trauma or pain and misery, right? And obviously that hurts, so he doesn't want to feel that, and thus he also doesn't know how to fully feel that or how to fully emote those feelings of gratitude, and that's why he's showing off this really masculine bravado of like, "You're in my way, get lost. I need to get rid of these people, okay? And I can't do this." You know, like in reality, I'm sure Guts, what he wants to say is, "You are in my way, I don't want you to get hurt." But of course that is being translated to, "You are in my way, so get lost." At least that is from my own perception of Guts' character for now, at least. Judging from his upbringing and what he has become and what I do know of what will become of him later down the line once we re-enter the Black Swordsman arc. It ain't my way to run off. Besides, I got a score to settle with Bright Boy. I mean, Casca also got a score to settle with them as well, and she is also somebody who doesn't want to run off. As like you said before, maybe I'm satisfied just as long as I can swing my sword around. This right by you? Dying in a place like this? Here, this worthless place? Is this where it ends for you? Is that? Sorry, it's not that. Is what you want that cheap? A sword returns to the sheath, right? Go back to your sword master. Go to Griffith. You are really smart, Guts. That is actually really smart. That is actually a really smart way to say things to Casca. This is because this is exactly what Casca needs, right? Casca needs to realize and understand who she is as a person and what she has essentially told herself to be as, right? She told herself that she wants to be Griffith's sword. Well, be Griffith's sword then, if that is the case, if that is what you want, right? Go back to him. Griffith is not here. I am not Griffith, I am Guts. You just got mad at me like a couple of moments ago for almost killing Griffith, for almost injuring Griffith, for not protecting him. So go to your Griffith, be his protector. Go, do it. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? It's a very effective method sometimes. You know, when somebody says, "I'm gonna do this because I don't want to help you," so you just go, "Okay, go. You said you wanted to be that. You said you wanted to be that. Go." And sometimes it works for them. Sometimes it is the validation that they need. You know, like, "Hey, I want to be this guy. I want to be this person. I want to be, you know, somebody who is like this and that." And you go, "Okay, sure, fine, go, do it." Sometimes it works out, right? Sometimes they actually achieve their dreams and their goals, and they became a happier and a better person. But sometimes it's also because you know that what they want is not what they need, right? And that is exactly what Guts is doing. That is exactly the point of this moment right here. Guts is telling Casca, "Okay, you know what you want, but is that what you need? I am giving you what you want right now, essentially, right? You want to be Griffith's sword? Go, get out, do it." And I want you to feel if this is exactly what you need. Is this where you find your happiness? Is this where things go, "Oh yeah, everything's fine. Like, yeah, cool. I'm Griffith's sword now. That's great." Is that really what's gonna happen? Is that really what you feel? Is that really what you want? Because if that's what you want, then why are you still here? I am giving you a chance right now. Guts is literally giving Casca a chance right now. Go. Go. I will hold them off. It is a cliche. It is a trope. And it is a trope that will probably get subverted. Because obviously Casca is not going to leave Guts. Why would she? Otherwise, that would digress her character further into this unhealthy admiration of Griffith, right? So we shall see. Prepare for Death, Chapter 2. And I'm gonna take a bit of a break, and then we shall continue on with the next chapter. Alright, we continue on with our journey with this battle. Guts takes off the helmet. Of course he does. Don't do that, by the way. Like, if you are in battle and you're like fighting people, like, why would you take your helmet off? Like, that is a form of protection. you know, like I get it. It's kind of cool. Like yeah, I don't need protection. You know, like I get it also thematically, but at the same time, realistically, you would not take off your helmet. You would not take off your helmet the same way as how some people will not get rid of their shield when they are in battle. You know, like sometimes it happens. It's a common trope in not just fantasy shows, but also in like medieval themed stories, fiction or not, where the main characters will just take off their helmet because it's easier for us, the audience, to see them and and see their faces and their head and whatever. But it is not that realistic. Let's be real here. But then again, it's Guts. He doesn't need helmet protection. He has plot armor protection. So let us move on. Oh! Yes. 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 You wouldn't get this shot with the helmet on, that's for sure. Prepared for Death, Chapter 3. Don't just stand there, go! Now! I swear I'll come back with the others. Until then, don't die. Well, I guess I didn't really put that into consideration during my previous discussion, because obviously Casca getting out and calling for Griffith is also very much needed. But then again, it is Guts. I feel like Guts can handle all of these people, but yeah, okay. Like, call for backup, call for help. Yeah, makes complete total sense. Duh. Don't let her escape, kill her! Hang on, you can chase girls after you're done your jobs. Bunch of wage thieves. Son of a bitch! Dead. What is this guy? He cuts down fully armored men like they were ground cherries? Yes! What is up with that? They go flying with every stroke. Nobody told me the enemy had someone like him. It's almost as if he's a devil. Nah. My sword's dull. It won't cut too well. Although it's over 3 times thicker and heavier than a regular one. If one hit don't kill you, you'll wish it had. Damn you! I would like to imagine Adon has a really high-pitched voice when he said, like, damn you! All of you, what are you waiting for? No matter how skilled he is, he's just one wounded man. It's no big deal. Just surround him. There were hundreds of us. Yeah, but that don't mean we want to die. Won't anyone here get revenge for Samson? Should we? I love that. Won't anyone here get revenge for Samson? Should we? He's the one who went and got himself killed. You call yourself proud knights of Chada? We're just mercenaries, man. Whoever takes his head, I guarantee you 3, no, 5 times the bounty, and you'll be put in charge of 100 men. 5 times? What do you think? What do you think I think? I bet he can't move too well with those wounds if about 5 of us were to take him. You go first. all of us at once. And Guth is like, they're talking. I should move. I should move. Maybe I ought to leave. Maybe I should leave. All together now. Right. That's how mercenaries get things. Oh, look, all of them are lined up. Guts is gonna do the swingy swing, and then everybody's gonna have their. Oh, we just cut straight to Casca. Interesting. We gotta keep that. Gotta keep it hanging, of course. Pursuers. No. 4. Wait, no, 5. One of them almost jumped on her. Yeah. I don't know about this shot though. it's a really great shot though. Don't get me wrong, it's a really great shot, but it's also very, it's a fan surfacey shot. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Like you see these types of poses in a lot of fan arts. If you go scrolling through a bunch of like, if you go scrolling through like art websites like ArtStation or even stuff on like Twitter. Well, it's an X now, but yeah, I'm fine with that. It is also showing like on it is the showcase of this is a really strong person. I also need to remind the audience and the reader that this is a girl. I mean, this is a female character. I kind of get that feeling. Maybe that's just me. Again, like I almost have no qualms or have no problems with it. I'm just taken aback at like, oh, Miura actually used this as an actual pose, and okay, it's a really good pose though. It's a really good pose. It's very dominating. Yeah. Damn that bitch. Here we go. Gut slashing all of them, of course. Oh. That's a shot, alright. That's a shot. That is a wallpaper right there. I want that frame. If I could print that and frame it somewhere around here, like that'll be sweet. That looks so good. Blocks the arrow with his hand. Shoots the guy with the crossbow, or sorry, thrusts the guy with the crossbow with his sword. Good, his left hand is totally messed up now. He won't be able to swing that ridiculously big sword around so easily. Oh, you think that is going to put him down? No. Now this has gotten interesting. And you just see the amount of people just swarming in, like they are just spawning. They are constantly spawning and they are not stopping. No use. Can't run anymore. Come on, Casca. Don't give up. Oh shit. You've caused us a lot of trouble, girlie. We'll put you out of your misery soon enough. But you stuck it to a bunch of our guys. So as thanks, we're gonna stick it to you before you go. Again. Casca is alive because she's a woman. The soldiers fatally decided to not kill Casca at this very moment because they think they can take advantage of her. On one hand, as mentioned before, it is a negative. It is a negative, especially towards Casca, because this goes to show that she is being treated like this because of her gender. Again, in the midst of the warscape where predominantly it is men on the battlefield, right? So it's already hard enough for her to be as to find equal footing. But as I've also mentioned, you can see this as in a quote unquote positive, because this is also a weakness for a lot of the men on the battlefield. And this is why I don't know if Berserk is going to go with this angle. I don't think it will. But you see plenty of other stories, plenty of other narrative forms of fiction where the female characters are obviously designed, and this is a special, the character designs are, the female character designs are very revealing, very prominent, very feminine, and very sexy, and yeah, it appeals a lot. It appeals a lot to, like, the male audience. It is pretty much the male gaze. But sometimes the creators or the writers of the story will interject this idea, this story within these characters. Kind of like how, broad example, but yeah, I'm revealing my body. Like, let's say I'm a female character, and then you're gonna have a dialogue where the female character says, yeah, I'm revealing my body because I am using this as a weapon. Like, maybe it's an assassin character or whatever, where they are obviously using their femininity to their advantage, because their targets are usually, like, males who are, like, easily being seduced by them, so they can easily caught them off guard and such, right? It happens. It happens all the time, because that's usually the case. Sometimes, right? It's very easy to use that as an excuse to design very, very sexy and revealing female characters, which I don't fully mind. I mean, I am a dude, obviously, so sometimes when there is fan service, if fan service is done right and in a more not obtrusive ways, fan service that is more mature, I would say, then yeah, I will be saluting. I will be like, thank you, But at the same time, it's also something where I am aware of, like, okay, yeah, they're doing this because of this and that. Like, there's an obvious reason for it. With Casca, on the other hand, it's rather hard for me to say or judge, because on one hand there is elements of that, but on the other hand, I don't think that Berserk is going for that angle at all. Because Casca is because I do not see Casca as the type of character that will eventually become those characters that I said. No, she is going to embrace the fact that she is trying her best to be on equal footing with everybody else, to be strong, and for them and for her to prove her worth in the battlefield, that she is not just a woman, right? She is Casca. So we're getting a similar situation to what happened to Casca before, right? There's a sword just almost at her reach. A person is about to molest her and R-word her. Don't look that way. We're gonna give you some fun before you go to the afterlife. So much fun, you'll thank us. Griffith is gonna come in. Griffith is gonna come in and save the day, just as how Griffith came in and saved the day with younger Casca. Well, frustrated? Maybe you do command 1,000 men, but you're pretty cute in this position. Again, I can't even shove a creep like him inside. Aside. Sorry. I read that as inside. That was bad. I can't even shove a creep like him aside. My arm. I feel so powerless. Don't think about biting your tongue. It'd be boring if you died now. Here, this worthless place. Is this where it ends for you? Guts' words. Go back. Go to your master sword. Sword master. Doesn't matter. Crying. But it is the motivation that she needs, right? She is remembering all of this because it is driving her motivation. Come on, come on. I won't bite my tongue. Oh? Ah, well, she's desperate now. This won't be as exciting if she don't struggle a bit. However, I won't let you have your way with me either. Oh, right in the deserved. Right in the eyeball. You little. Here comes the cavalry. Here comes the backup. All of those. Yeah. There they are. That's about far enough. She's the only woman for us, so she won't come cheap. Hey. Meanwhile... Oh my god, Miura, stop! Survival. So the previous set of chapters are called Prepared for Death. Now we're going for something else. Survival. Impossible, with one arm he's killed half 100 men? This isn't just a fluke. What? There's still that many left. The sun's gonna come up before finish splitting your heads. So Guts essentially has killed 50 men. That is insane. Do not falter. He can barely stand now. Fall upon him all at once. Sure, let's just repeat our strategy that has proven to kill 50 men. Let's just keep grouping at him, give him more targets to kill. What the hell am I doing in this dumb place? Risking my life so cheaply? Is it for her? No, probably not. Right now, no time to think. All there is now is how to cut, how to kill. That is all. Even these thoughts will slip in my mind in time. And then, only, the beat of my heart still remains. Sorry about that, for the delay. It took a while to convince the powers that be. Hey! Hurry. He's... Guts is... Hurry. Guts? What happened? This way, hurry. Someone give her a hand. Forget about that. So I could get away. He stayed behind with all of the enemy. If we don't hurry... Right. Come on. Be in time. Please. Be in time. Here. You're too late. Unfortunately, Guts has killed all of them. Too late. The reinforcements was too late. The person that we are trying to save has single-handedly killed every single one of the enemy. Yeah. I'm sure there's a couple of people left, right? Nope. They're all dead. Great shot of guts there. Really, really fantastic shot there. I'm probably going to use that as the thumbnail, actually. Oh, man. Oh, wow. You're kidding, right? There's almost 100 corpses. He couldn't have all by himself? And look at that show of concern from Casca. Guts! Yeah, go run up to him. Guts! Hey, this looks bad. Keep it down. Don't shake me. You'll just make the wounds worse. Guts! Everybody's happy. Back to the camp. Ooh, interesting. Wait, what happened to my boy Add-on? What happened to the dude? What happened to him? Hang on, what happened to Add-on? No mention of Add-on? Really? Huh. I don't see his corpse at all. I think he ran away then. Because it's not in Berserk's nature to, you know, kill off a character like Add-on off screen due to like his significance or at least his connections to the main characters. Like, yeah, we have a vendetta towards him. Like, he's a piece of shit. We need to die. He keeps bragging about his like family heirloom and 200 years of passed down generational techniques or whatever. Like we have to see him again, right? So interesting. So back at the camp. Move, clear the way, open a path, emergency. They're back. That bastard survived after all. Talk about stubborn. You're exaggerating. Let me off. I'll walk. Don't move. You'll hurt yourself. This is a disgrace. Casca's like, Guts, you need to calm down and take a rest. Otherwise, you are going to bleed. Ow, I said ow. Look, I ain't a ragdoll. How about being a little careful? Stop. You're in a bad enough shape already. What a frightful man. Normally, someone with that many wounds would have passed out long before now. So how is he? He's a tough one. Well, I don't suppose his life is in danger. But he must rest. In other words, he's through for this campaign. Screw you. I'm fighting till the end of this campaign, even if I have to crawl. You don't. If you follow through with that, I cannot guarantee your survival. Survival guarantee? What the hell's that got to do with war anyway? Fine. I won't be responsible for the outcome. Do as you will. Well, in any case, thank goodness you two were able to make it back safe and sound. Safe and sound how? Guts ponder in his mind. By the way, where's Griffith? Good question. A war council at headquarters. He left this morning. Oh? He won't be back until tomorrow. You won't be there for your shield, Casca. Or your sheath, I would say. He's busy. And just when these two came back. Bad timing. Casca, you don't need to be treated? I'm fine. Mine's not an injury. No comment. Confusion. Understands completely what is going on. And Guts stays in silence. Oh, what a happy night. Oh yeah, we really weren't sure what would happen for a while there. Guess we've got Captain Guts to thank this time around. We must have really worried you all. Oh man, we're so relieved, sis. You know, it's pretty cold for even Boss Griffith to go to War Council right now. Cut it out. Yeah, stop thinking about that. Drink that hot. I don't know what she's drinking, but drink it. It's obviously pretty comfortable, especially in the chill of the night. Casca, could I see you for a bit? What? I thought I'd tell you something. When Griffith decided to send out a search party to find you two, the nobles around him, he strongly opposed his decision for various reasons. But Griffith said, and plainly, those two are vital to the Band of the Hawk. I will not lose them. He cares for me. Oh. Griffith said that? Yeah, it's a big deal, him saying all that. Truthfully, I was a tad jealous. He cares for me. He wants me to be safe and sound. Oh, he's such a good person. Griffith is such a good person, man. And there's this. Put someone a hero of the 100. Powder? Medicine? There was this elf. Oh. Puck? There was this elf in a traveling entertainment troupe I used to work for years ago. He was good folk, and that's what he gave me when I was badly injured in an accident. Elf dust. I mean, it could be a different elf. Yeah, but like, I've only known one elf, and that is Puck, so it's not too far-stretched to consider or to think that it's probably Puck, right? What are the coincidences? Elf? No way. It's true. Well, I guess not too many people believe in them these days, but they really exist. Whether you believe in them or not doesn't matter, just that the powder is certified effective. I've escaped death even on the battlefield thanks to that stuff. That's the last of it, though. But something so valuable. Don't sweat it. It's a good deal. If you think about it, one bag of medicine for 100 dead enemies. Thank you, Judo. Huh. Showing a soft sign. What do you suppose happened? Oh, a lot happened. A lot has happened. That is also a really good shot of Guts. Oh my god, there's a lot of really good shots of Guts sitting right next to a tree. Survival N. Gonna take a bit of a break, and we'll continue with, I believe, the final chapter before the Battle of Doldry. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna end it there, and then we'll continue on with the next video, which is the Battle of Doldry. Alright, let us continue on with the final chapter of this video. Campfire of Dreams. Beautiful shot of Casca there. Really beautiful. Are we gonna get a continuation of their conversation from the cave? Is this okay? You not resting? I feel too hot to sleep. This was the coolest place. She's gonna use the elf dust. Yeah. Hey, don't move. The pain's fading? What is this stuff? Judo gave it to me. Mystical healing. Medicine, he said. Come on, turn around. Oh, there's so many good shots of both of them in the silhouette. It's so good. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's not something you should worry about. Huh? That was something I did on my own. I wasn't really for your sake. Fighting is more my nature than running away. Just because it's your nature, you fought close to 100 enemies? Yeah. Besides, I had a score to settle with that dude. I was so into swinging my sword that I don't know what happened to him though. He got away. He got away. No body, no death. That's the rules. He got away. But still, to be blunt, and I thought this then too, compared to what you're doing, me fighting with 100 men, doesn't really matter. It ain't just you. Griffith's the same. He's got something he'd get. He's got something he'd bet his entire life on. I think that's kind of amazing. Compared to that, if I were to go out and fight 100 or 1,000 men, it wouldn't really be any big deal. That's what I thought. So Guts feel like he has nothing in his life to achieve, right? He has nothing left to lose, essentially. He sees that Casca has her goals. He knows that Griffith has his ambitions. But what about Guts's goals? What is Guts's objective? What are you looking for in life? Nothing really, right? It's still a mystery. He's still figuring that out. He's just following along. He's just tagging along with Guts' dreams and Casca's ambitions. Who is Guts? Guts. What a nice view. Yeah. You know, Gaston, he's my second in command. The army's not really Gaston's thing. Once the war's over, he plans to open a clothing shop in downtown Windham with money he saved up. He's more skilled than he looks. Nicole proposed to a woman, but she refused because she didn't want to be with a common soldier. He swears he'll get promoted to a leading 100 men soon and propose again. He doesn't care how risky it'll be in battle. Well, because everyone stacked themselves on lost causes. Things that Casca wasn't even aware about, huh? Everybody's dreams, everybody's other ambitions, their goals, their dreams. So when I look out there, it's like each one of those lights contain tiny dreams and hopes. That's the way it looks. Fascinating. Campfire of Dreams, huh? I love that. I love how the campfires and the light just slowly blends with the stars above. You smooth talker. You sound like some princess, huh? Can it? Guts, you're talking philosophically here. Like, you're not supposed to be talking like that. What happened to you? But you're right. Maybe they've all brought their own individual little flames together here. You could scatter them just by blowing. So all those little flames throw themselves into the biggest bonfire. And yet, you know what is crazy about this visual imagery? There is no light that is representing Casca and Guts in the situation. It's complete total darkness. But what there isn't light, but it is a tree instead. in a way, you can say that both of them are still growing. Flames are bright, but it can also destroy, it can also burn. But the tree itself, it has no source of light. And yet it not only grow because of light, but it is also providing life instead. I don't know why. I'm also sounding like Guts. I'm getting a bit philosophical here. The blazing inferno named Griffith. But you know, my flame ain't here. Yeah. Yeah. One of these silhouette shots of them with the tree is going to be the thumbnail. Like, I just have to figure out which one I want. As for me, maybe I'm just warming myself by that campfire for a bit. Maybe I just stop by any chance. Guts. As long as I have this, I'm confident I can survive any battle. That's how it's been up to. For now. Until now. Even before I joined the Band of the Hawk, no matter how badly the battle was lost, I myself was sure to survive. Like this time. But still, it don't really mean much. I was on the battlefield before I was old enough to understand things. No words from Casca there. The mercenary leader who raised me taught me nothing beyond how to wield a sword. I had nothing but this. I don't want to die, but just because I didn't want to die, just because I didn't know more than how to use this, I kept fighting in battles. I love the shooting star just as Guts is swinging the sword. It is part of his dream, right? And maybe, more than anything, I've always tried to leave the most essential reason for fighting up to other people. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. More than anything, I've always tried to leave the most essential reason for fighting up to other people. Not up to me. Up to you. Up to Griffith. Up to Casca. Like me? I'm fascinating. Guts. You. Ah, hell. Too much talking for me. What was I rambling about? And why the hell did I tell you all of that? Pathetic. Back at you. Oh, these two are so adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have a soft spot for these types of romantic love interests where obviously the both of them started off on bad footing. Like they both kind of hated each other, you know, at the start, but then they slowly realized, you know, like their strengths and weaknesses and how sometimes they are alike, sometimes they're not alike, but they have an understanding on one thing, and that is the thing that is keeping them both together. And even with these types of banters, like, yeah, it's not like yeah, fuck you, and you're like, fuck you too, but you know, like, not in a bad way, you know what I mean? Like, come on, like you've had that situation before, right? Yeah. Guts. Don't tell me you're leaving the Hawks? He's just stopping by, that's what he said. He has no campfire or a bonfire of his own, no dreams of his own, so why? Why am I still here? If my bonfire has not been lit, well, I'm traveling with the hawk, then maybe I should leave. Maybe I should leave and start my own bonfire, and maybe then I realize what my dream is, right? That is kind of what I'm getting at in terms of like what is Guts' internal feelings and thoughts. Like I said, I'm fighting till the end of this campaign, even if I have to crawl. And then, afterwards, Guts, Casca! Griffith's come back! He said he heard you two were safe and advances his schedule a day. Guts looks at Casca to notice that Casca notices the announcement. That she is surprised, and Guts is like, yeah, this is your place, Casca. You want to be with Griffith, I know. And there he is. Captain Guts. Oh, how are my two little puppies coming along? Just fine. Are you two holding up well? Yes? I'm sorry, Griffith. Everyone had to deal with the mess because of me. Pushing myself when I wasn't well, and going to the front was my mistake. Doing so exposed the men of my unit to danger. Not just for them, Guts and his raiders too. I'm not qualified to be a commander. Whatever punishment you... Guts, yo, whoa, yeah. He did not, what is this panel? This has got to be top 10 craziest panels of Berserk, and unironically for the wrong reasons. What the F just happened here? Guts is like, oh my god, Casca, and then he just butt slap Casca. What are these expressions from the three of them, man? What the fuck? What was that for, jerk? But hey, in Griffith's loving embrace. Welcome back. Commander, me too. Come on, let's go toss one back. Ah, you're really up to it, Captain. The boozle doesn't affect me, moron, but hey, who cares? Celebrate the 100-man kill, eh? What's wrong? Not. Was he serious? Tears. Tears in her eyes. And for once, her gaze, her focus, isn't just on Griffith, but it is also on Guts. And beforehand, she is focusing on Guts for obvious reasons, like, yeah, she's the commander, she's looking out for him, he's kind of a, I would say a problem for the Band of the Hawk during the early days, right? Because, you know, he's the outsider who just killed a bunch of their members, and now Griffith is taking him in and take an interest. Like, obviously, Casca is looking out for Guts in those early days, but for the different reasons as to why she is looking at Guts right now. Meanwhile, cannons, trebuchets, war, a siege. The Cheddar Empire stronghold of Doldry. Here we go. Oh, we're... Yeah, this is gonna be the next video. That's for sure. I do remember distinctly that this battle was like pretty epic when I was watching the Golden Age movies, but I also felt like the pacing could have been better, at least in movie form, right? So I'm expecting something completely different in the manga, but I can't wait. I cannot wait. Giving us that Helm's Deep vibe from the Lord of the Rings, right? A message reporting our army's casualties are very. It's is it. The only unwounded men left are at headquarters. How could this be? How could the White Tiger Knights, one of Midland's two greatest forces, be so easily? Doldry. It's nigh impregnable. Reporting. What now? Roughly 1,000 riders from the main gate of the enemy fortress. They're charging in the direction of our headquarters. It cannot be. Chadder's most powerful knights. The holy purple rhino knights. Campfire of Dreams. N. And that is where we're going to end. We're going to be continuing the next part of our Berserk read-through as we tackle pretty much all of the chapters of the Battle for Doldry, which I believe will bleed into the next volume of the manga as well. So I got that to look forward to. I'm really super excited to see that all in motion and in motion and to see that all come into play. These set of chapters have been very. I really enjoyed these set of chapters a lot, especially towards the end. Campfire of Dreams was a really good chapter. As we kind of explore more, not just about Casca's dream, but also about Guts' dream, like a little bit of an introspection from Guts there, right? Where he was essentially he was like, he had this conversation with Casca before, right, in the cave, and he listens, he did not utter a word for most of that, and he was just letting Casca speak her mind and tell him about like her past, and he realizes how much Casca has this conviction to Griffith's cause, and how much she admires him and how much she loves him. Like it's clear from, even from me and for Guts that Casca definitely has this feeling for Griffith, right? Now obviously us as the audience know that Griffith is a piece of shit and a manipulative bastard at that. But these two are kind of giving Griffith the benefit of the doubt, because one, Griffith is, like Casca's savior, and two, Griffith kind of gave Guts like a life that, he could have never imagined, right? Being a part of the Band of the Hawk, being in all of these battles, being presented all of these opportunities to basically kill a bunch of people, like, hell yeah, man. But for Guts himself, it's like, why am I here? I'm just doing the same thing that I've been doing beforehand. It's just that now I am following a party, that's pretty much it. Before this, I was a mercenary. Right now, I'm still kind of technically a mercenary as well, right? I'm still a mercenary. It's just that my life as a mercenary is not of my own bidding now. It is of Griffith's bidding, and I'm not sure if I enjoy that, right? So there's that contemplation, and of course, his eventual desire to leave the Band of the Hawk. He's still gonna stay. He's still gonna wait it all out until the campaign is over. But once it is over, he's like, okay, I'm done. You have no need for me. Like you got me here because you want to fight this really long campaign. And of course, with Griffith, surely that is going to give you, like the kingdom that you always wanted, right? So why should I stay here? I have no bonfire of my own. I'm still struggling to find who I am as a person and what my goal is and what my objective is in life. And is it just killing demons by the end of this? Is it just that? Because at that point, at the point of the Black Swordsman arc, that isn't really the life that he wanted. It is not a path that he chose. It is not an objective that he set out for himself. No, it is something that was forced upon him by the world. And he's just trying to survive. So would you say that that is an objective? Most of us right now are currently living, and most of us are just alive, just well and fine, but what are we really doing? Like, what is our goal? I know for some people they have their own goals, like I want to make a movie, I want to be like the CEO of this company, or I want to reach 10 million subscribers on whatever platform that you desire or whatever. Like I know some of us have like dreams and our own ambitions, but really, what is driving that? Why do you have dreams? Is it because you chose that for yourself, or because you got influenced by something entirely different than your own ambition, than your own personal dream? Is it to be competitive? Is it because you want to one up somebody else? Is it to prove your worth? Why do you live? Why do we live, and why do we set out these goals for ourselves as a means to keep on living, you know, like as a way for us to remind that today was a pretty bad day, but I haven't reached that goal yet, so I'm gonna try to do that goal. Like, is it just because of that, or something more? I don't know. Now I'm pondering myself, and I think that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all so much for tuning in for my read-through of Berserk, of this part of the Golden Age arc. We shall continue, as I mentioned, with the battle for Doldry in the next part. So leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Obviously, once this video hits on YouTube, then that part should be available on the Patreon. Links are also in the description below. So if you want to support the channel and you get early access to a bunch of other videos and all that stuff, you know the drill. See you all next time. Take care. Have a nice day. Peace.